We are live. Hello. Hi. It's Chris Johnson. Saturday 14. Valentine's Day. 11:41 a.m. It is a wonderful morning. It is a wonderful morning. Lots of really good things. Lots of really good ideas doing. And very happy to be here doing this. Yeah. Huh. Lots of exciting things happening. I have a friend releasing an album. I have another friend starting a Substack. There's an old acquaintance I just remembered who has her own writing project, which is really cool. I need to. I have some ideas that I want to send to her, and that also encapsulates a direction for a new focus. I want to call it a focus. A focus is not a project. It's just a focus. It's a writing focus. Okay. I don't do writing is a habit that I am establishing now. Being in the regular habit of speaking and writing is what we're doing. I naturally generate, as I go about my life, artifacts and ideas and snippets and notes, and those get collected into indexes. Those indexes turn into outlines, and those outlines become they meet that fuel and that habit and that motivation. And we're going to talk about motivation. We're going to talk about motivation later. Yeah, and then magic happens, and then you start writing. What's going on with that blood vessel right there? I want to go into projects because it's the most projects. The better way to think, whatever, they're projects. I want to go into some projects. I have an existing project from a month and a half, from the start of this journey, a month and a half ago, about New Age philosophy and how New Age philosophy is essentially just Hinduism, and that Hinduism has kind of crept in via this like New Age thing starting in 1893 in the World Congress of Religions in Chicago. 1893 essentially was like kind of a cavalcade of Eastern philosophers that like came through and like impressed and wowed a bunch of people. It's where like we started getting the ideas of like yoga and the ideas of the whole New Age thing. That's its own focus. A second focus that's cropped up recently is like Silicon Valley disease. I want to talk more about Silicon Valley disease. That's the actual Substack that I started. It was kind of like focused on Silicon Valley type people. And the third direction is one that is nicely gated by this acquaintance thing. So, switching over to a quick physiology update. Two things we learned this morning. We woke up and had a big breakfast, which we haven't done in a while. As a result of that, we got tired and we just took another nap. So, if I want to become more of a circadian rhythm type person, one quick hack: just eat a big breakfast and then power through your day. Second physiology update, we learned something very important and good relevant to episode 12, I believe. Personal, I can give you a personal anecdote. Yeah. See ChatGPT logs for one interest discovered in this department. Okay. Man. so sleepy this morning. So sleepy. I'm not super focused. And there's a fourth fucking project, which I'd like to get to because a friend asked me about it. So I want to get all this other stuff out of the way. There's so many bunny trails from conversations we've had. And I do the job of remembering all of them. OPSEC, an identity and online account privacy coherence. That's a big bottleneck. Before any of this stuff can get published, before it's safe to release this video series and safe to release my Substack, I need an entire OPSEC sweep of all of my online accounts and profiles. I'm leaking all my personal information super, super doxable information across all the stuff I'm publishing. It's not good. It's not good because I care. I care about my family and their safety. So that's another thing for the future. We're going to introduce new topics. I'll go back to kind of a life update. So yesterday, I woke up, I hung out with a family member. We had a great time. I had an interview, which went well. I went door dashing, made $100. Really good evening for door dashing. And then I learned a lot. I learned how to drive a car. I have transmission issues with my car. So I learned how to operate my motor vehicle more effectively. It was great. I actually spent a lot of time just driving around, getting used to the feel of my car. It feels wonderful. The process I'm applying to my car is the same process I'm applying to my body, which is inspired by a great friend of mine. We'll call him @Ultimape. All right. It's essentially the approach that I'm running. It's just his approach. Physiology stuff. Now, with all that out of the way, given that I have a direction for the rest of the day, a couple directions. Two friends. I don't know. That's a side quest. That is a fucking side quest out of nowhere. But you go where people lead you, and you co-develop with people. Okay. When people respond, when you send out a bunch of blasts, you get excited, you get your energy back, you get your body functioning, you get your social self activated. You start sending out a bunch of blasts. Hey, who's up? Who's around? Here's what I'm thinking about. What are you thinking about? What's going on? You send out hundreds of these blasts. When one of those blasts comes back, that is the fucking focus. Finding a team of people to go co-develop with. The Neom Tribe. We got 20 minutes, so we got plenty of time. Voice is working great. Body's feeling great. Big breakfast this morning includes some carbs, but we also had lots of sugar yesterday. We had a couple candy bars. We're glucose maxing. We're giving in to repeat, and we're glucose maxing because it fucking works. It's the cortisol thing is done. Cortisol is a solved problem. I can go back to drinking coffee and cigarettes and listening to loud music and getting my body back in shape, which includes cardio. We're doing all the fucking cardio checklists. Zone 2, HRV, HIIT. basic muscle. We need fucking muscles, dude, on all parts of our body so that blood and electrical signals can pass through our muscles instead of our fucking organs constantly. Muscles are good to have. Breathing is something we just always need to work on. Staying. We went out last night after DoorDash, and just practicing aura. Like, learned some wonderful stuff. But I logged all that down on Twitter, so that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Quest number... We don't have a good ontological distinction between quests and projects. But we talked about our quest log yesterday, and I think that's a fine place to continue with. If I can find a pen. So. Getting a good night's sleep and feeling very rested is also quite nice, I gotta say. Quest log. And this is just a dumb little fucking side note. It's not an irrelevant side note. This is an example of just like a little snippet, just a little thought that goes in the index. It's not an active project right now. Doesn't fit on my quest log, doesn't fit on anything other than I want to continue logging this. One thread. It's one thread. Genetics. Genetics is the other one. And this is a scary topic full of info hazards, so it also makes it. But yeah, we have to. That's weighted. These are systems of the body and syndromes that I don't believe in, because I believe that they are iatrogenesis engines. They are potent attractors for iatrogenesis. And I have 5. There's 5 things that I believe do not exist. So far. And there's probably more in there. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Quest log. Quest number 1, last Tuesday, was California friend to the metaphysical shop. Quest 2 was apply to local bar. Done. Quest 1 is done. Quest 3 was sorry. Apply to Whole Foods. That was quest failed. Quest failed. Sorry. I know this is disjointed, but guess what? It's my video blog. You have to deal with it. And then I got distracted yesterday with self-limiting disease. Okay, so now we got to figure out what new quests we have. So let's go back. Let's see here. These are part of a quest chain. Okay, this is an epic quest. An epic quest. 1, which is become a published video blogger and or writer. Subquest A. Fix OPSEC coherence in all online accounts. That's like a task. It's like a mini task. B. These are tasks. I don't know what is involved in an epic quest yet, so I have to design this as I go. There's a list of tasks. There's a list of concrete stuff that needs to get done. I don't know if continue, but we're not putting, this is sacred. This video blog is sacred, so we're not even putting this on the list. But this is a big category. Okay, so these are big categories of tasks. B, reawaken acquaintanceship with 5 to 100 former compatriots. And then for each one of those compatriots, I'm going to make a private list here that is not doxable. LMAO. Some of these will not bear out. These are just what I want to talk to people about. Um, what do we call this one? Um, uh, this this one guy is just already part of the tribe. He's already in. He's a lifelong. He's a lifelong friend. Cool. So I just sent him a message saying thank you. Friend. I hope he gets better. I mean, okay. And these are like, over here, there's like, ugh. Get out of there. Get out of the fucking politics land, friend. I don't know. Yeah. You need to grow up, friend. You need to grow up. Grow up. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Fuck. Oh no. One quest is growing. One quest is growing. I don't know. Um, 'kay, why not? But there's way too many. There's way too many people and things. I have a friend that's like really in the weeds. He's in the arena. He's out there doing things. He's in the arena. Okay. That's that list. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Don't know. But good friend. People, lots of people I don't. This is the best way to organize this is by people. So I now have a couple dozen, whatever, snippets, thoughts. And then there's just fucking random friends and people everywhere. People I like. People I think are active. Active people. They're actively living life. We're almost out of time for this episode, so we didn't get to the topic. But topics fit under people, so this is all totally fine. I'm so freaking tired. I'm so freaking tired, dude. This morning, I feel tired in a great way. It's that tiredness you feel after being rested. We got a minute and a half left. I hope tomorrow we can delve in, or maybe I record another episode later on the topic of motivation, but it's extra good. It's an extra good topic. Yeah, okay. We didn't talk about our writing topic projects. New Age stuff. Okay. And then this new one. New Age stuff. Silicon Valley disease. And then this new topic is fatherhood and parenting. And motivation fits under this one. Motivation is the entry point. We're going to talk about motivation and how to be a good parent.